On the Radio is brought to you by Zurich Insurance, the perfect place to catch up with all things Melbourne. If you enjoy this content and want more inside access from the team, make sure you visit the club website.
Nathan Brown is here alongside Wayne Carey and Ross Lyon, and joining us on the line is the Melbourne senior coach after a 1-point win yesterday over the Blues, Simon Goodwin. Hello to you, Coach.
Yeah, afternoon, Harry. Afternoon, lads.
Great to speak with you. Sort of 12, 24 hours on. What are your thoughts on what you saw yesterday afternoon?
Oh, look, I think we saw some of our best footy for a long time in that first 40 minutes, 50 minutes of the game, and clearly we've still got some work to do, but I think as a coach and as a supporter, that's probably as dynamic and as free-flowing as we've been for a long time.
Goody, was it a simple mindset shift? I mean, it really looked like you took the game on in the first quarter. Was just a preservation mode after that? What did you put your finger on? Yeah,
we had some real dominance around the ball, Jay, and clearance work was strong, and there's no doubt Carlton suddenly started to get on top around the clearance area, and as the game wore on, there's no doubt we became safer with our ball movement, and we struggled on turnover. So that was where the game sat for us. So I would like to spend a bit more braver with the ball and helped our ability to defend. So that's good learning for us. But as I said, the stuff around the ball early in the game and our ability to connect forward to centre was as good as it's been.
Yes, Simon, so on the connection, who was mainly responsible for the connection in the front half? Was anyone really improved in that area for you? Or?
Oh, there's no question. We tinkered with some things over the break, Ross. We had a look at why we continually break down, and we looked at our structure ahead of the ball, and we've made some modifications to how we look there. And obviously, we've brought some personnel into the team. Obviously, Harley Bennell came into the team up through the middle of the ground, which will ideally help us with our connection. But our mids are certainly looking at their ability to lower their eyes and not just kick along inside 50 and bring a bit more variety to how we enter the ball inside forward 50.
Great story for Harley. Hey, Goody, how did the boys pull up? Been a lot of talk, and I don't know why everyone keeps talking about these quarters. It is what it is. You get on with it. But how have the boys pulled up? And did they find they were tiring, or you think they were travelling okay?
They pulled up well, Duck. Yeah, they from all reports this morning, there wasn't too many that were walking into the injury clinic, and after the game they still felt like they had a little bit left in them. Although it was a pretty hot game of footy, it did feel like a round one game. Hadn't not played for 12 weeks and having a shorter preparation. There's no doubt at the back end of the game the boys were feeling the pinch a little bit.
A lot was made about your forward setup last year. First half yesterday, Fritsch and Hunt. 8 shots on goal between them, 7 of those in the first half. You would have loved Tommy McDonald to get on the scoreboard too, but if all 3 of those, and they all mark the footy, can coexist, it's a pretty dangerous forward line.
Yeah, it is. We think we've got some really good, medium hybrid type forwards in Melksham and Fritsch, and obviously and Hannon to come back in the team, and Hunty as well. So, we just need to get our tools to mark the ball a bit more and hit the scoreboard a little bit more, and we'll have to be a pretty dynamic forward half. Missing Cozzy Pickett, before the game, he's probably our quality small forward that we brought into the footy club, and we certainly missed him yesterday.
We're speaking to Simon Goodwin on the Sunday Rub. Nice article by Jay Clark, which we'll explore in a moment, about the extra muscle in Harley's leg and all sorts of stuff going on. Congratulations to your club for sending out that fantastic vision, because we're into sport for emotion, Coach, and to see what it meant to Harley. But I was lucky enough to be at the ground yesterday, and I noticed you did a full lap with him. He was having a coffee probably about an hour before the start of the game. Was it just a general chat, or were you trying to get a message or calm his nerves? It was really nice one-on-one time.
Yeah, look, I just sort of grabbed the opportunity to take a lap with him on the basis of, it's been a long journey for Harley. As Ross knows, he's gone through a lot off the field and, his troubles on the field with his calf. But just to spend the time with him, just to calm him down around what his expectations are in the game. Obviously there's high expectations publicly about how he's going to play the game. But just to lower them, make sure he knew that his game time was going to be reduced, and all we were expecting was a role to be filled for us. And that if he had his, 8 to 15 touches up to the middle of the ground and helped us defend the way we wanted to, that would be a really good starting point for him. And I thought he provided that for us.
A fantastic story. Just tell us, Goody, how did that conversation go with Charlie Spargo and little Kasiah Pickett? So they catch an Uber to a friend's house, maybe try and explore some off-field opportunities one night or something like that. But when you get the information that they're sort of broken those critical, how did you sort of sit him down and deliver the news that was a bit of a mistake?
Yeah, I think you sit them down and you use it as a learning experience from they're young men, they're young lads. Cozzy's 18, he's moved over to Melbourne. He's new to the AFL environment, so what they quickly get a reminder is around AFL footy and the protocols in place and how you have to act. So for those guys, they knew they'd done the wrong thing. We're in really difficult times. We're under some pretty intense restrictions and a lot tougher restrictions than what the community are under. And
exactly.
And it is hard. It's tough for these young guys. We're asking a lot out of them, and you just hope in time that these restrictions will ease a little bit and we can get back to living some normal lives.
How do you reckon I would have gone with these restrictions, Goody?
You think it would have been a bit of a struggle, mate.
Coach, we appreciate your time. Onwards next week. Well done on the win yesterday.
Yeah, thanks, guys.